Today I'm breaking down 10 amazing drugstore products, all under $10, and trust me, there's going to be a few surprises for you. That's coming up next. Welcome back. I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. I'm really excited about today's video, and it was so much fun for me to put together because there's so many fabulous drugstore products under $10 that I'm using every day and absolutely loving, and I'm really excited to share them with you. You know, one thing that we've seen lately is that drugstore products are getting so good, and this is an exciting venture for me to put together these great products under $10 that can be so wonderful to use and so effective and so easy on the budget. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet and you'd like to be, go ahead and click that red subscribe button down below and make sure you hit the notification bell and you'll get a heads up when there's something new for you to watch. I think we can all agree that drugstore makeup is getting so good lately. They've really upped their game, and the number of products in the drugstore that really rival high-end for their wearability and how they look on the skin is just growing every day. You know, it's so fun for me to find a drugstore product, particularly one under $10, that performs really well, looks beautiful on the skin, and that I feel comfortable adding into my makeup routine on a daily basis. You know, when I was putting the products together for this video, it was really hard for me to narrow it down to just 10 because I have so many that I've stumbled across or been led to by someone else's recommendation that I'm just using and loving. So what I did is that I picked 10 products that I think are amazing, that everyone can benefit from, and their wearability and how they look on the skin is just exceptional, and they're all under $10. So this is really exciting for me. And it's nice that the drugstore is really becoming such a wonderful place for us to go because we can just skip in and skip out, grab something that we're going to be using for a long time, and it's going to look terrific and at a price point that is really easy on the pocketbook. One of the truly nice things about drugstore products is that even though the prices seem to be inching up a little bit, and we all see it, you know, e.l.f. products used to be $1 and $2 and $3, and other drugstore brands were, you know, always under $10. Now they seem to be creeping up a little bit into the $12, $13, $15, sometimes $16 category. But I'll have to say, if you can find a product at the drugstore at a price point that's under $20 that performs as well as something that's $35 or $40 in a higher end store, that's still a great find. So there's so much coming into the drugstore every day that's high-end quality at a very, very wallet-friendly price. I think this is something that I really want to keep an eye on, and maybe I'll do a series of these videos. I'll keep us all up to date of what's really great at the drugstore that's under $10. The first product I'm going to share today is the Milani Prep Set and Glow. And I'm sure that you've heard about this product. It is so popular these days, and I had so many of my friends trying this and really loving it. But I finally broke down and picked it up at my local drugstore, and I'll tell you, this is such a beautiful product. This is a translucent powder that really adds a beautiful glow to the skin, hence the name Prep Set and Glow. There's also a version of this, Prep Set and Go. This one has a slight illumination, and it has a finish on the skin that is just absolutely gorgeous. Can you see that in the camera? It's translucent, but it has just a slight amount of shimmer to it. Really pore smoothing, really smoothing of the complexion. I'm wearing it today, and actually I've been wearing it every day since I purchased it. It's just a lovely product. This comes in at a whopping $9.99. Beautiful, compact, lovely packaging, great wearability, and just a beautiful, beautiful product. So Milani Prep Set and Glow, I think this is just a real staple, at least in my makeup routine. The next product is the LA Girl Brow Pomade, and boy golly, I just love this. If you followed my eyebrow journey, you'll know that I'm just not a huge fan of all the eyebrow products that are on the market. Not because I don't like to do my eyebrows, I do, but I just didn't find anything that I liked more than just using an eyeshadow that was the appropriate color and then, you know, combing that through my eyebrows. This LA Girl Brow Pomade is the first product I found that I really love. As you can see, it's just a little pomade inside. It's a lovely little packaging. It's a glass jar, screw top, and how I work with it is that I'll take just this small little angled brush, dip it in, and then I'll work it through my brows. I love this pomade. It has a great color. It goes on nicely. It doesn't clump up and get goopy. It just performs really well. It stays all day. So when I put it on in the morning, it's going to be there in the evening. I'm in the color taupe, and it's a perfect fit for the color that I'm looking for. So LA Girl Pomade, this comes in at a whopping $5.99. I think I purchased this a couple of months ago, and I still have probably, gosh, 3/4 of the container filled. So great value, great product. Give it a try. I think you might like it. The next find I want to share is the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I love this stuff. I've been wearing it every day. And you know, it says dewy finish, which doesn't sound that great for someone with mature skin, but it just gives a nice glow. It doesn't actually look like your skin is oily or like a grease slick. It has a beautiful finish. NYX has put together some great products, and this is one of them. It has a nice fine mist. Here, I'll spray it and see if it'll show up. Can you see that? I'm not sure it does. It has a nice fine mist. This is a 2.03 fluid ounce container, and it comes in at $8.99. Love the NYX Dewy Finish Spray. You might want to give it a try if you don't have a finishing spray that you love. Keeps your makeup in place, gives you a nice dewy finish without looking greasy. I love it. The next product you might have heard about, but maybe like me haven't picked it up yet. I just finally got the Master Chrome highlighter in the Molten Gold Rose, and oh my gosh, all the hype is real. This is a fabulous highlighter. It comes in a nice little compact and has a beautiful little imprint on it when you get it. The glowiness of this highlight is just beautiful. Can you see that? It goes on very smooth, and the thing that I like about it is it's really blendable. I'll put it on and then take my big fluffy brush and blend it into my skin, and it just shears out beautifully. It has such a beautiful glow, but it's no sparkles in it. It's not a sparkly kind of finish on your skin. It's just a beautiful glowy finish. It stays all day, doesn't break up, doesn't fade away. It's just a beautiful glowy finish. So the Master Chrome by Maybelline, it comes in several colors. I have the Molten Rose Gold, which I'm really enjoying, a whopping $9.99. Love it. The next product you guys will laugh at if you've watched my videos before. You know how in love I am with the primers from e.l.f. I was really in love with one of their silicone primers for a long time, but I'm now cheating on that primer and have been using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer ever since I got it. You know, this is such a cult favorite that it was sold out for a long time. They didn't have it, but it finally came back into stock, I think about a month ago. I found it on the website and I got me some, and boy, this stuff is just glorious. It actually is like a putty in the container, so you can pull it out onto your finger like that, or what I'll do is I'll just get it on my finger like this and smooth it over the skin. And you can see it just has such a pore filling, smoothing effect on the skin. And what I notice about it, which really made me fall in love with it, is that when I put my concealer onto my under eyes, when I've used the putty primer, it just smooths on just beautifully. And that's really when I noticed this is a terrific primer. I've been using this for well over a month, almost every day, and you can see I've barely probably used maybe a little more than a quarter of it. So this is going to last me a good long time. So the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, this comes in at a whopping $8. It's particularly good for mature skin. I think you're going to love it. The next product is from a very popular drugstore brand that's been around, gosh, since I was in high school. It's the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer. And gosh, this has become such a favorite product, at least in my beauty routine, and I think a lot of others too. I think they're selling a lot of these products. This comes in beautiful packaging. It feels very good in the hand, and this striped top has been so very popular. It comes in 30 shades. I'm wearing the Natural Ivory, and I'm wearing it today. I really like it. It comes out in this, of course, this huge buckfoot applicator. So a lot of product on this, and I just barely dab on a little bit. This is about how much I will put under just one eye. It has great coverage. It's creamy, and yet it dries down, so it doesn't really feel like you need to set it, although I always do set my under eye concealers. It's a beautiful concealer. It lasts all day. I find that once I put it into place, it doesn't move. You can find the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer at the drugstore for a whopping $7.99. I think this is a great value, and if you're not using concealer that you love, go ahead and try one of these out. I think that it'll become a staple in your beauty routine. The next product is a lipstick, and you guys know apparently buying all the lipsticks is my mission here on earth. I love lipsticks. This is the Color Riche Shine line from L'Oreal, and this lipstick is so glorious. I've often said that it's as if lipstick and lip gloss had a baby. And this is what came about it. It is just such a beautiful, creamy, glowy, shiny, lovely lipstick. The wearability is terrific, and it feels so good on the skin, and the colors are glorious. This particular color is one I've worn quite a bit, you can see, and this is Varnished Rosewood. Here, I'll swatch it on my hand. You can see what a pretty color that is. On the lips, this lipstick feels so comfortable. It's so shiny and beautiful. All the colors that I've tried in this line are really glorious. And you can see the packaging is so pretty. It just rivals high-end. It just looks lovely, and you feel good pulling it out of your purse and putting it on. This comes in under $10 depending on where you buy it. You can purchase this at Walmart for $7.97, which is an incredible value. I think it might be a little bit above $10 at some of the other drugstores, so stick to a drugstore where you can find it for under $10. So the Color Riche Shine lipstick from L'Oreal, these are absolutely glorious, and I'm actually adding a lot of the colors to my lineup for fall lipsticks. The next one is also a lip product, and this is the Milani Keep It Full line. These are just lovely. I have a number of these in my lipstick collection and love every one of them. I'm actually looking forward to moving into some more fall tones, some richer, deeper, maybe plums or spices for the winter. They haven't showed up in my local drugstore yet, but I'm waiting for them. So the Milani Keep It Full, lovely packaging, nice thick applicator. You can see that right there. They go on, and my favorite way to wear these is as a lipstick topper. They're nice and moisturizing and rich and full without being sticky. And I find that they stay on a little bit better for me if I use them as a lipstick topper. I love these Milani Keep It Full. Currently the line has 16 shades, and they come in at a whopping $8.99 each. You know, this particular one, I have worn this all summer long, and a lot of times I'll just pop it on really quickly when I'm running out the door and I don't really have any lipstick on, and I just want a little bit of color on my lips and something soft and smooth and easy. So I'll pop this on, and I have probably more than half of this container left. So very generous amount of product, very great price point. The Milani Keep It Full, I'm really looking forward to adding some fall colors into my lineup of this lip product. This next product is one that I'm so in love with, it's almost ridiculous. This is from e.l.f., and this is their Lash and Brow Mascara. So it's a clear setting gel that sets my eyebrows. I don't actually use it for my eyelashes, I use it on my eyebrows. Now this looks a little bit sketchy right now because I've used it a lot, and I'll put it onto my eyebrows after I've used my LA Girl brow pomade, and a little bit of the eyebrow product has gotten back into the container. So don't let that scare you off. This stuff is the bomb. It's two-sided, and apparently they designed it so that one side would be for your mascara and the other side for your brows. I just use both for my brows. So it comes undone. You can see this is one side right here, a little bit smaller. I think that's probably for the mascara side. I'm not really sure. I use both for my brows. And then this side here. This stuff will hold your brows all day long. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and use the LA Girl Brow Pomade, and then I might use a little bit of pencil to tip out the end of my eyebrows because apparently I'm going bald there. And then I'll use this to set my eyelashes, and by golly, I love this stuff. It kind of tames those wayward eyelashes that are sticking up or not laying down, kind of tames them, and then you can just smooth them down, and it holds my brows all day long. Doesn't feel sticky, doesn't feel clumpy, doesn't feel stiff, just puts everything in place. This e.l.f. brow mascara, I think it's called Lash and Brow Mascara in the clear version, a whopping $2 at the drugstore. This is such a great value. I will be buying this for a long time to come. It's really such a nice finish to my makeup look every day. Well, that's my first 10 amazing drugstore products under $10. It was so fun to do. I love sharing these great finds from the drugstore, and I have so many more products that I'm using and loving under $10. If you'd like to see this in a series, go ahead and comment down below, and we'll see if we can't add in at least one of these every month. I know for me, finding wonderfully affordable, effective, beautiful products under a $10 price point is always such a thrill, because that opens up, that I can get more products, or I can take that money and do something else with it. So I love finding good values at the drugstore. I want to thank you again for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you'd like to be, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below, and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. It just tickles me when you take time out of your day to spend it with me, so thank you for stopping by. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.